I think the prime minister slipped up again with this El-Fattah thing, man. It's interesting because like he was being imprisoned, like he was being held arbitrarily in Egypt for his political protests and all that and everything, which I don't think is right. But at the same time, they've granted him British citizenship, right? And he's put some mean tweets out there, a lot of mean tweets. And if you're a citizen, you probably could get away with it to some degree, couldn't you? Because you can say freedom of speech for most of the stuff. But some of the stuff he's saying, like, nah, player. And they let him in, and the prime minister's like, yeah, we celebrate him coming here. We looked after him. He's, in prison, wrongfully prison, and we got him here now, yeah. And then, like, later, he said, oops, my bad, y'all. This is funny to me. And the reason this is funny to me, because when they arresting, like British citizens, right, for retweeting mean tweets, or stuff that could be looked at as say racially motivated type of tweets, and the police were arresting them. They're coming up in their house, and they knew everything about him. But this guy, they seem to have overlooked the stuff he said on Twitter. Well, formerly known as Twitter, X. I don't know when he did it. Maybe he did it when it was Twitter. But they seem to just be oblivious to all the hateful things he put online. But if you're British, they notice that immediately, and the cops come in. Yeah, it's like, come on, man. Like, it's so weird. It is so weird, but it's kind of hilarious. It's You can't take them seriously, man. You can't. You can't, man. And then you got to think taxpayer money. I'm assuming because how else did he come over here if he was released by the British government? They used our tax money for that, right? So I can only assume they're doing that. And then the thing is, now they're saying it should be revoked. But then wouldn't the taxpayers pay for him to go back again? And then wouldn't he go back to that country and be in prison again? Uh, but at the end of the day, is it the taxpayers' problem? No, no. I don't know why. Yeah, if they did use tax money, which they probably did, why? I'm not a British citizen, and they gave it to him. Basically, after he said, "Well, how do I say this politely?" In so many words, like the UK can screw itself, basically. And he said some anti-Semitic things as well. He said a lot of crazy stuff. Yeah, they seem to overlook that one though. Just saying, man. How do you miss stuff like that? I thought they were after hate speech over here. Clearly not. I guess it depends on who's doing the hating. Anyway, I holla at y'all.